For reasons I do not 100% understand, publishers seem to be absolutely borderline unethically against giving printers any credit. And I don't know why. In the video game industry, in the movie industry, we would not accept it if a primary part of the process, the people involved in that did not get their names in the credits. That there have been issues of that, and they have caused serious concern and complaint, right? Major players in the production of a thing typically get some credit, right? And it may not literally appear in the printed volume or the game or the whatever it is. I'm not saying the credit has to be in a certain place, but people can find out who did what. And we take it for granted that that's true. Modern publishers seem to go way out of their way to not tell you who printed something. And it's sort of like a trade secret thing with them, but I find that really off-putting. If someone did a good job printing a book, their name should go in the book. And in fact, one of the first things that I made sure to write down, and I recently just asked our printer for this, is I was like, when we print our graphic novel at the end of this Kickstarter and we submit the materials, I'm like, our front matter page will have a credit to the printer, and it will be the credit as the printer gives it to us. So I'm going to be demanding that line go in there. And I sent it to them, and they sent it back, and they said, oh, that would be great. Here's what we would like you to print in there. And I was like, done. I wish people were more upset about this. And the reason for that is very simple. Printers deserve credit. If you see a book you think was printed well, you should be able to give that person your business. I mean, it's their livelihood. What do you think the benefit is of hiding that, right? You want them all to yourself or something. But presses are not running away with all the money right now. I mean, a lot of presses are struggling to survive, especially in these days. Give them credit. It should be easy for anyone who has a graphic novel on their shelf, who's an artist themselves, who wants to print a comic, to find out who printed it and call them on the phone. Who is being hurt by that, right? And so I really don't like that trade secrecy element. And I think, again, it wouldn't really be a case stream without a rant. I think publishers should be absolutely ashamed of themselves for this practice of deliberately obscuring that. So we are not going to do that. You will be able to find out who printed our book. And if you like the quality of it, you'll be able to call them and have them print your book if you want to. And I hope that anyone who happens to listen to this will do exactly the same thing for anything that they print, because I believe the printers deserve the credit. And furthermore, I think it leads to a healthier, more thriving industry if people just know who printed stuff, because that means presses that do good work will get more business. And that's what you want. I mean, what do you think's going to happen? They're not going to stop taking your print jobs. They're going to expand if they get lots of print work, right? So I think that should change. It should change, and we will change that for us. And I hope that other people do too.